The vision shown in this video has been recorded in a controlled setting for the purpose of product installation demonstration purposes only. With raised panels and recessed channel-like joins, LYSAGHT Dominion has a sleek contemporary character with a pleasing negative detail. It can be used in long lengths, vertically or horizontally on a structure, or in shorter length for a block-like effect. This video will predominantly cover the horizontal wall fixing installation procedure for the LYSAGHT Dominion profile. Dominion is not suitable for roofing installations. As part of the LYSAGHT Zenith range, this profile is supported by the comprehensive Zenith Roofing and Walling Design and Installation Manual, which also has a cyclonic area variant. You will benefit from referring to this installation video and the detailed non-cyclonic manual together. LYSAGHT Dominion is available in pan widths from 180mm to 485mm, with two standard pan widths from 285mm and 485mm for maximum economy and efficiency. Additionally, Dominion is available in 0.55mm base metal thickness or 0.75mm base metal thickness for special projects. LYSAGHT Dominion can be readily installed on either battens or structural ply membrane. The panels are simply screw-fixed in the recess joints with 10-gauge wafer head screws into either steel or timber battens or structural ply backing. To assist minimising the effect of oil canning on LYSAGHT Dominion cladding, it is recommended to keep panel lengths under 8 metres. However, for special project requirements, longer lengths may be available subject to negotiation and minimum order quantities. LYSAGHT Dominion is designed to be installed in conjunction with a heavy-duty roofing sarking as an additional weatherproofing measure for all walling applications. Follow the manufacturer's installation recommendations. Ensure there are no ripples or puckers. Make all laps in the sarking with a 150mm lap. Tape with isolation tape on at least the outside face. Where LYSAGHT Dominion is being fixed to top span 40 battens, then install heavy-duty sarking behind the battens rather than over the battens. Seal the entire perimeter of the membrane with premium quality isolation tape. LYSAGHT Dominion's variable cover widths allow walls to be set out so that wall panels start and finish with full panels. These are panels with closed ends, maximising the clean lines and visual aesthetics of the finished product. Align the Dominion Express joins with window and door openings wherever possible. Note the double battens at the corners of the frame to allow fixing of the cladding and flashings. Spacing of these battens is dependent on the width of the flashings and the preferred size of the express joint. There are a wide variety of corner options for Dominion, depending on both the direction of the installation, vertical or horizontal, and the desired aesthetic. A number of options are presented in the Zenith Roofing and Walling Design and Installation Manual. For horizontal applications, some examples include a folded internal corner flashing without a vertical express joint, a folded external corner flashing with a matched vertical express joint, a formed and folded external corner using Dominion panels with vertical express joints. Many permutations of these flashings are possible for both horizontal and vertical installations, and these flashing details will impact on panel lengths and widths. At the bottom of the facade, a flashing is required to direct any water from the membrane external of the facade. This will be done in a way as to allow any water to pass between the flashing and the foot mould. There are many ways to accomplish this. In this two-piece flashing example, the back section needs to be installed behind sarking and battens, and as such, forms the starting point for installation. Corner flashings are cut and temporarily fixed into position ahead of installation of the cladding panels. Measure corner panels in place. Mark and cut to create a tab at the top of the corner. Fold over. The panel install will go smoothly if the corner and edge cladding is perfectly plumb, parallel to top and bottom. This will allow the even channel aesthetic to be realised. Chalk mark the vertical underlaps where the closed end of the Dominion panel will sit, and spot check your measurements as you fix the corners in place. To achieve the final aesthetic effect, it is important to be millimetre accurate. Careful attention must be paid to ensure both waterproofing of the later connections to parapet and toe moulds, as well as ensuring proper drainage to avoid moisture being trapped between surfaces of flashings. If you have access, rivet fix through the top folded tab before fixing any parapet style flashing. As with all flashings for Dominion, there are many options for parapet flashings. Cut the parapet flashings to length and mitre over the corner flashings to form a neat watertight finish. Apply silicone sealant to the corner flashings along the edges where the parapet capping will be fixed. Screw or rivet fix across the joint. For maximum weather tightness in domain vertical installations, start laying sheets from the end of the building that will be in the windward side of the worst anticipated or prevailing weather. Also, it is much easier and safer to turn sheets on the ground than on scaffolding, etc. Before lifting sheets onto the scaffolding, check that they are the correct way around and the underlapping tongue side is toward the edge of the wall from which the installation will start. For horizontal installation, as shown in this video, Dominion panel installation starts at the top of the wall facade and works down the wall with the underlapping tongue facing up and the receiving groove pointing down. This allows for proper drainage of the express joins. Panels that are exposed to vertical express joints must have closed ends and should be ordered as such. For panels with ends covered by overflashing, closed ends may not be required. Remove any protective strippable film from the panel edges before fixing. Ensure parallel express joins to both horizontal and vertical planes. And ensure that both edge groove measurements are consistent panel to panel. Fix the wafer head screws in the express joins at each batten. Careful consideration needs to be given to flashing details around window and door openings to ensure both watertightness and visual impact. Once again, there are many ways to achieve both aims. Here, to create the head flashing, a simple U-shape has the front face mitered into the width of the side flashing. The rear face is left to sit against the wall. The side flashing front face is cut to sit behind the head. And the bottom edge is mitered as per the head flashing and will sit over the sill flashing. The rear face will go behind the rear face of the head and sill flashing. The sill flashing is cut to sit behind the mitre of the side flashing. In this instance, to allow the top Dominion panel to slide up into the parapet capping recess and to fit snugly into the flashing channel, the panel and heading flashing are fitted together as one unit. The side flashings are fitted in place with gentle assistance from a rubber mallet as required. And then fixed to the wall frame. Install the sill flashing. Install Dominion panels beside windows, ensuring that parallel lines are maintained on each side of the opening. Continue installing panels below the opening. The last sheet is installed as per other sheets, with the final section of the toe mould likewise installed and fitted to corner moulds to ensure watertightness and drainage. There are many options for toe moulds, with the LYSAGHT Zenith design and install manual depicting but a few. The important considerations are that the system is secure against wind loads, robust to take occasional impacts from pedestrian traffic, etc., provides drainage for moisture from the face of sarking membrane, and is visually appealing. In this design, our installers prepare the toe mould by drilling some drainage holes into the bottom edge. The flashing is pushed up into the express joint recess and screwed into frame. Ensure all swarf is removed prior to fixing any flashing. To minimise the chance of damage to the coated surface, only completely remove the protective film from the panels when the wall install is complete. Whilst convenient and structurally sound, the use of self-drilling wafer head screws unavoidably generates swarf. Swarf is the metal shavings generated when the screws drill through the Dominion cladding and battens behind. If this swarf is allowed to collect and remain in the express joins, they will rust, creating unsightly staining to the Dominion cladding and potentially reducing its lifespan. It is therefore very important that all swarf is brushed or blown off the Dominion panels during installation, with the final task to do an overall clean to ensure any missed swarf is removed.